What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you some absolutely mental, absolutely beautiful news to the Japan server of One Piece Treasure Cruise, which will be hitting global soon enough. Could not have been timed any better. It is actually your boy's birthday today, and this is some great birthday news. We are getting two 6+ legends, luckily of which I have both of. 6+ in Mihawk, and also 6+ HODY Jones. Look at their splash art, boys. Insane, they look like absolute beasts. HODY Jones literally looks like a beast there. But let's begin with 6+ in Mihawk. Hopefully he does get a limit break, so he will end up with 5 sockets. I've just come out of the shower, that's why my hair's a little bit wet. But 6+ Mihawk is bellissimo. Boost attack of slasher characters by somewhere between 1.5 times attack to 3.5 times attack, based on your tap timing of the perfect or good, great, or perfect hit you did last time. Before, I think there was no boost for the first hit. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it only went up to 2.75. This Mihawk goes up to 3.5 times, so he's no longer absolute garbage for a captain. Really, really good. But to top that off, his special, stage 1. He has a stage 1, boys. It's no longer one big special. He has a stage 1 special, which will deal 30% of the damage done with auto attacks in the previous turn from normal attacks. That doesn't make sense. He does 30% of the previous turn's damage you've done in auto attacks as typeless damage to all enemies. So 30%, not quite the 50%, but this is only on a 12-turn cooldown. 12 turns is actually very, very short. If he gets a limit break, likely to go down to 11 turns, which is absolutely disgusting. It's a shame he can't go on to a beautiful Lucy team for that massive damage, but nonetheless we'll move on to special stage 2. Now this has gone up from 50% to 60%, a whopping 60%. You might not think it's a lot, but 60% of, say, if you do something like 10 million damage, beautiful, 6 million right there. Pair that with legend lore, it will go through any barriers, whatever you want. I need to calm down. I can't get over his artwork because I think his artwork is freaking insane. Special stage 2, he will deal 60% of damage dealt in the previous turn from all normal attacks as typeless damage to all enemies. This goes down to 18 turns, and again, likely if he does get a limit break, it will go down to 17, but it will be 18 turns for now. 18 turns, of course, is quite long, but if you can pull that special off, it's going to be absolutely disgusting. And he's a usable captain now, so that special has more uses than people will expect it to. So I'm absolutely excited for this legend Mihawk. 6+, beautiful stuff, and we're gonna have 6+ HODY Jones. And this guy, his splash art, he's literally splashing in his splash art as an absolute monster. He looks like a freaking demon. Whoever's doing the art at Bandai right now, good job to you, man. You're literally nailing every single 6+ new legend, etc. They all look insane. Fujitora, the new legend Fujitora, looks absolutely great as well. Now this Int HODY, I know people aren't going to like me saying this, but it's my honest opinion. This is a really big RIP to 6+ Lucci. Why? 6+ Int HODY, he will reduce the cooldown of all units at the beginning of the adventure by 2 turns, and he will cut the HP of the crew at the end of the turn, just as he does right now. But that two-turn cooldown reduction, beautiful. He will boost the HP of the crew depending on how many powerhouse units are in the crew, with the maximum being 2 times. And when the crew has 6 powerhouse units, he will boost the attack of powerhouse characters by 3.25 times. It's a flat 3.25 times attack boost. Literally a speed running king. 2-turn cooldown reduction. You pair that with another HODY, that's -4 turns. Pair that with cooldown reduction sockets, -6 turns. And as you guys know, HODY special is a cooldown reducing special for powerhouse units. His special, stage 1, he will do int damage to all enemies that will ignore damage negating abilities and barriers, so it will go through all of that, and he will reduce the cooldown of powerhouse units by 1 turn, and also reduce damage by 60%. Now this special now goes down to 7 turns. Again, if he does get a limit break, very possible it will go down to 6 turns, which is an insanely good special for such a short cooldown. Special stage 2, he will do large, extra large damage int damage, I should say, to all enemies that will ignore damage negating abilities and barriers again, and he will reduce the cooldown of powerhouse characters by 2 turns, and this cooldown will be on 16, and on top of that, I forgot to mention, he reduces damage taken by 90%. Also a very good special. Being on a 16 turn cooldown, however, it's very unlikely you're going to be using that 16 turn cooldown version of the special, because most powerhouse specials are shorter than 16 turns. Having said that, the 7 turn cooldown thing though is, oh my, absolutely beautiful. You are, however, with HODY Jones teams, it is very much optimal to bring along someone like Legend Marco, who will heal up your team completely, give you a lot of tankiness, and that special is not shorter than 16 turns. But with that cooldown, you're going to be able to bring it down a lot faster. He is an insanely good legend. People might not like the HP cut, but when you have 6 turns of cooldown reduction, ladies and gentlemen, stalling will not be a problem, especially when on your burst turns. And I say turns because you have insane damage reduction. You're going to have like 100,000 HP if you heal up with Marco, if you use Psy Marco or Legend Marco, if you use these powerhouse units that will heal and do multiple things. Legend Lucci as well. Legend Lucci, Quick Lucci heals for 20%. Lots of powerhouse units heal. And this is beautiful. 6+ int HODY. 6-star HODY, questionably trash. Or around the, he's not trash, but he's not amazing. He's not even great mark. But now, I have to say, he's up there. He's definitely up there as a speedrunning king. People thought Lucy was amazing for speedruns. This HODY is even better, man. This HODY is even better. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are hyped for these 6+s as much as I am. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Rejoice everyone who has 6-star HODY. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day again. And goodbye.